Welcome to this chapter where we are going to define what politics is and its origin. And in this case, we are going to start with a definition of politics. Politics derived from Greek, whereby it says it's a politica, where the issues of the cities or governance of resources of the city or a village or a state is done, and it's provided or guided by the people who are in leadership. And in this case, you have to understand that without proper politics or proper leadership, there is no way a city or a state can be organized. And you need to understand that for a nation to succeed or individuals to succeed in a nation, we need to keep together our politics or the politics of the city or the state in a proper manner. And in this case, politics is whereby people we have two ways of two things to do with politics, whereby we have the democracy and the republic. If I can define democracy is a system where the people who wants to have the representatives elect the representatives to the political seat who represent either their villages, their district or provinces, to go in a parliamentary system to represent their people. And a republic, it's whereby the people are the sovereign. They have the sovereign powers to rule. They are the one to decide who to rule. And there are other things that bring confusion in this case, because we have meritocracy and aristocracy. Meritocracy is whereby an individual is elected based on the merit, the ability to lead, and the qualifications to lead. And the other side is aristocracy, whereby an individual or a system where the leadership is passed down to family members, whereby they take the kingship and rule over the resources of the city or the state or the country. And in this case, we find that we face several issues to do with this democracy, this kind of politics of democracy. When we can relate to these current issues that we face as a world and as a nation, we find that democracy is not a good system to be used in any country, because it's the one that keeps the rising of dictators or dictatorship, because any person can vie for a political seat whereby they have no merit. A person goes there for personal desires, and it brings some issues that are very devastating. And a majority of them, if we can relate to the current issue, whereby politicians, when they come, they have the people who are behind their backs, who run the systems, and these people are just there as pictures and also as a way to do things. And if we can do better, I think democracy is not the best way to go with, because it doesn't benefit the person who comes on that political seat. He or she has the desires and interests that are personal, that is not based on the people. And when you come to see that the republic is where the people have the power, and in this republic we cannot see it in practical state, because we are not having a republic where people have the power, the sovereign power to rule. They are the one who make decisions how the government should run, because things have been distorted. A lot of things have been distorted, and bad things are being taught in our schools, and also in the current state of, let's say, wananchi, our Bunge la wananchi. People need to understand the origin and the principles of democracy, the principles of republic state, the principles of democracy. And politics is very crucial in this case, whereby we need to understand the critical issues, the core principles of ruling, the core principles of leadership.